Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're doing well. And in today's video, we're going to be figuring out whether or not you could survive against some characters from Poppy Playtime. Pretty self-explanatory. Essentially, how this is going to work is we're going to imagine you encountering some of the characters from Poppy Playtime, and then we're going to rank them on a tier list based on how survivable that encounter would be, with S tier being obviously survivable and F tier being not. So, pretty self-explanatory. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Starting off with Poppy Playtime. Now, let me tell you something. You see Poppy Playtime, you know what you're going to do? You're going to take your foot and you're going to kick her into like a wall, and then you're good. Or you're going to pick her up and chuck her like a football. You're easily surviving Poppy, all right? Like, I don't see any way that you do not survive an encounter with Poppy. And that's not even taking into consideration, like, she's probably going to be pretty friendly, right? Like, if you're just wandering the factory and then you come across, like, Poppy, you're pretty much safe anyways. But if you need to fight her, I'm winning. I'm winning. You're winning. Everyone is winning. Going straight into S tier. Moving on, though, we have Giblet. Now, Giblet is about similar size, maybe like twice the size of Poppy. I don't know, not a huge, crazy difference. So, apply the same logic to him. However, this guy has seen some stuff, okay? I mean, look at him. He's seen some stuff, so he's gonna know some stuff. If he survived the factory for as long as he has, he's probably gonna know a thing or two, which means he's gonna be kind of a threat, right? He's gonna be kind of a threat. So you might be a little cooked. And also, he's kind of friendly, kind of not, because like he's friendly with the character in the game, but like, was he really friendly with like all humans? You know, like if a human snuck back into the factory and he like saw them, would he be friendly with you? Because I feel like the only reason he was friendly with the character is because Poppy told him to be. So if he wasn't friendly, you know, which I'm assuming I know he didn't want to hurt the humans in the Hour of Joy, but he kind of had to. So like it's 50-50 on whether or not he would be friendly with you. But if he is, I don't know. I think you have a decent chance against Giblet because like he is small and like you could easily, you know, just punch him over and over again. You know, you're gonna get injured, but you're gonna win, which is why I think we're gonna put him into B tier. Next up, we have the GOAT Chum Chompkins. Now, why would you fight Chum? I don't know. This is a would you survive video. We're trying to see if you would survive against him. Now, assuming he isn't friendly, this one might be kind of difficult because like his stomach literally opens up into a mouth and he can eat you. Now, maybe you can like harm him enough while you're inside his stomach to like for him to let you go, but I don't know. I don't really see it. The only way maybe I see like people fighting is like, I don't know, he has like a kind of small neck, so I feel like just like strangling him, I guess. But he is a big guy, so that's gonna be hard. But if you like somehow like snuck around him or something and like strangled him or something, I don't know. This one's kind of weird, but then again, he's probably gonna be friendly. Maybe this one's like more of a 50-50 than Giblet. I don't know. I'm thinking we're gonna put Chum. You know what? Chum's going into C tier. I think this one's like really a 50-50 chance. You might lose, you might win. So we're gonna put Chum into C tier. We're gonna move on to Bunzo Bunny. Now he might be clapping them cymbals, but we gonna be clapping him. You gonna be clapping him. Yeah, he has the metal cymbals, which will hurt, but like I'm gonna grab one and then I'm gonna clap him with the cymbals. It's that plain simple. Yeah, you know, he has like the teeth and the mouth. It might hurt you a little, but like it's not huge. Like it's kind of like if a cat attacked you, like you're gonna get hurt, but you're gonna survive. You're gonna win, right? I'm literally, you know, here's the game plan. Here's what you're gonna do. Here's what you're gonna do if you encounter Bunzo Bunny, right? He's gonna be coming down clapping. You gonna grab his arm, okay? And you gonna yoink him. You gonna slam him on the ground, and you go take those cymbals. You gonna start smacking him on the head with it until he stops clapping, okay? That's how you deal with him. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put him into A tier. I don't even care. I think realistically, I'm beating the hell out of Bunzo Bunny. So we put him into A tier. And if I can beat the hell out of him, you can too. So we're putting him into A tier. Moving on though, we have the smiling critter. So this is like every single one of them attacking you at once. The small little plush guys, not the big ones like Catnap or DogDay, even though DogDay is gonna pop up later in the video. And I'll be honest, you know, they're gonna jump on you, you're gonna grab them, you're gonna throw them against the wall. Now there is a lot of them, so you know, they're gonna be doing some damage, but at the same time, like they're small little guys. Like, yeah, they could attack you, you know, they could, you know, might nibble off some flesh or something, but you got this. All right, you take them, you throw them at the wall, or you stomp them. Okay, you grab them and you start stomping them. That's how you would survive the smiling critters. All right, unless they get like a vital artery or something crazy like that. I don't know. I feel like this one's similar to Giblet because yeah, there's a lot of them. But again, they're tiny little dudes. Like you just can't get overwhelmed and you would be fine. So we're gonna put them into B tier and we're gonna move on to Lovebraids. Now, I know the purple hair thing will stab you and you will be cooked. However, you know, it's gonna be coming at you. You're just gonna grab it, all right? And then you're gonna like yank it or something. And then like while you're yanking her forward, you're gonna like with your other hand, you're just gonna punch her in the face. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's not gonna work. You might be cooked with Lovebraids. I'm gonna be honest. The only way I could see you surviving is if just play her games and somehow manage to escape. But like, I'm pretty sure the only way she was playing games the only reason she was playing games is because like she had to keep the player alive. So I don't know. We're going to put Lily Lovebraids into E tier because, like, maybe you survive. Like, at the end of the day, it is a human-ish size. Low-key, if you like. And, like, the only real method that she can, like, hurt you is the hair. So, like, if you somehow find a way to not get hit by the hair, you might be able to take her down, but not really. So, we're going to put her into E tier. Next up, though, we have DogDay. All right, now, look at him. Look at DogDay. You're taking him out, okay? Yeah, I know he's kind of big, but like he's literally, he gets possessed. We're talking about the possessed version, right? So yeah, there's a bunch of little tiny guys inside him kind of controlling him. That sounds weird. Like if you can defeat the smiling critters, like the problem with smiling critters, I think, is that there would be a lot of them, right? There'd be a lot of them attacking you at once. But this one, they're all in DogDay. Again, pause. They're all, controlling DogDay. So you have one target, You have one target to defeat. But then again, it is DogDay. It is a pretty decently sized creature, right? So this one, I don't know. This one's 50-50, I think. Like, I'm either underestimating him or really overestimating him. That's the problem, I think, with DogDay. Because really, like, yeah, in the games, if he caught up to you, he would, like, eat you and stuff. But, like, that's how it is. That's game mechanics, right? Like, lore-wise, if the player fought back, I'm pretty sure the player would win. So I don't know. We're going to put DogDay into C tier and comment down below whether you think he should be in B tier or D tier. But we're going to play safe and we're going to put him into C tier. Moving on though, we have Doey the Doughman. Now, monstrous form, F tier. You're cooked instantly. But normal friendly Doey, you're probably good, dude. Like, it's Doey. It's the goat. As long as you don't make him mad and you're just chill, I'm pretty sure you will be fine if you encounter Doey. Because it's the goat, Doey, right? Like the only way he would hurt you is if you're mad or if it's like the hour of joy. So this might seem crazy, but we're gonna put Doey into A tier. Because this is a would you survive video, right? So pretty you don't have to beat them, you just have to survive and encounter with them. So if you encounter Doey and you're chilling stuff, you're chilling. So that's why we're gonna put him into A tier and we're gonna move on to Miss Delight. Now, I'm gonna be honest. If it's just one Miss Delight, I low-key think I'm beating that, bruh. Because like in the hour of joy, there's like 6 or 7 of her kind of coming along, attacking the one guy in the classroom or whatever. Which, lucky dude, let me just say, what a lucky guy to be getting attacked by 6 or 7 Miss Delights. Anyways, but if it's just like one Miss Delight, right? Like if you snuck, I guess not snuck, if you got into the classroom and like, I think it's chapter 3, right? And like there's only her left because she ate all the other ones. I don't know. Low key, this might seem crazy. I might be able to take that down. Like this one, I guess is also a 50-50 because this is like a more humanoid character, right? So it's about human proportions, probably human-ish strengths, right? Like it's a teacher, right? So it's not going to be able to do nothing crazy like the prototype or Huggy or anything else, So this one's like, yeah, she has the mouth and stuff and she could like bite your arm off or something. But like, I don't know, there's desks in those classrooms. What you could do is just take one of those, boom, you know what I'm saying? Back of the head or something. So you might be good. But at the same time, like if she was the one that managed to survive against all of the other Miss Delights, I don't know. We're going to put this one in a D tier because it's definitely more survivable than Lily Lovebraids, but like it's also less survivable than DogDay and Chum Chompkins. So we're going to put her into D tier and we're going to move on to Boxy Boo. Now, 2 ways you can see this. One, if you're prepared, then you might be good. But if you're not, you're cooked, right? Because obviously, if you have no clue that this certain box is Boxy Boo, and you walk by and he like jumps out, like you're cooked. But if you know to stay away from Boxy Boo, to stay away from this certain box, you might be good. Now, my editor did bring up a good point earlier when we were discussing the video, and he was saying like in the I don't know if a trailer maybe he was like in a train, like the guy like ran into the train because he had nowhere else to go, and Boxy Boo was in the train. Like the guy like I guess wasn't prepared or couldn't see him beforehand. So obviously we got to take that in consideration, because you might not know. Right? You might not have enough time to find him or to notice that his box is there, right? And then again, if you do encounter him and he pops out of the box, you're probably dead. So we're going to put him into D tier because like, again, if you know what you're looking for, you have a chance to survive. So we're going to put him into D tier and we're going to move on to Huggy Wuggy. Now, let me just say, you're probably cooked. It's literally Huggy Wuggy, all right? Got a lot of comments last video about how like I underestimated Huggy, and I low-key kind of did. That was my bad, but I don't think you're surviving, dude. I don't really think you're surviving Huggy Wuggy because like, let's be real. The only reason we survived in the first game is because like we were able to pull that box down and kind of, make him fall however many stories he fell. But if you're just if you're you and you're in this factory and you don't have a grab pack or none of that, you're kind of cooked, right? Realistically, you're probably cooked. You're not going to survive, Huggy. The only way I see you surviving is if like you walk into the factory, right? Like you do in the beginning of the game. You see Huggy, you're like, nope, I'm good. And then you leave, right? Because in the beginning, Huggy wasn't chasing you. He was just standing there watching, right? So if he does that the first time you encounter him, you have a chance, which is the only reason I'm putting him into E tier. Last, but certainly not least, we have the prototype, and you're cooked. If you encounter the prototype, you're literally cooked. Like, I don't think there is anything you can do to defeat the prototype. Because one, we haven't even done it in game, and two, we don't even know how to defeat him. This guy literally survived a damn train crash, right? Not only that, he chased the train. He managed to chase the train that was moving decently fast. So like, you can't outrun him. You're not smart enough. You can't outsmart him. You can't hide from him. Like, you can't beat him. You're cooked. There's literally nothing you can do except for like not encounter him at all. So yeah, you're not surviving. He's going straight into F tier. And that is going to be the end of today's video. Now, I appreciate y'all watching. If you want to see more like this, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I really appreciate it. But in case you don't do that, in case I don't see you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.